I'm watching Taxi on Tubi right now. And so I would say about I would say since last week, since I've done ecstasy, right? And I think it took me a nice week to, get back to normal, right? And I can say honestly, like that relapse that relapse didn't feel like a relapse because in a way I just went back into doing what I was doing before, you know. It's like, yeah, I relapsed on everything, but I just went straight back to doing what I was doing before, because it's like, yeah, I pretty much acknowledged it. I didn't like the way that it felt. I felt like shit. So it's like, well, but we still got to keep on going, you know, and that's what I did. So it doesn't feel as bad. But um, one thing that I have, one thing that I have like pretty much learned, right? And I think this is a story time, so like hear me out, right? And basically, right, if my other like followers, no, if my other subscribers know, right? Remember I told you guys about the Libra guy, and for some reason, what I'm saying, I found him to be attractive to me, right? And you know how you really like somebody and you start getting all self conscious, you know? So for me, like I would start talking a lot and start, having word vomit and second guessing everything. Oh my God, did I come off as weird and all this stuff, right? Right. And I think during that time we were just, I wouldn't say we were hooking up, but I actually didn't feel like that he would consider me. Hold on, I'm gonna get to this point, right? I didn't feel like he, um, hey, how you doing at this time of night? But at that point in time, I felt like, um, I guess he wouldn't have. All right. Anyway, can somebody be my moderator so they could like, um, yeah, delete these weirdos because this is crazy. Um, thank you. Um, but basically, where was that again? Right. They be out of pocket on here. I don't know why. But like anyway, um, yeah, just like how you find someone attractive. Thank you. Cause I do my little routine. I put on Pond's and I put on some what's that called? Is it Ceta? No, it's not Cetaphil. It's the Aquaphor. It's the Aquaphor thing on. But yeah, you know how you like you're really attracted to somebody and you start getting all self-conscious and nervous and stuff like that. And then in a way you start acting like yeah, I use that. And you start like pretty much second guessing yourself like, oh, with this, are you sure this guy really likes me? You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm a baddie too, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, are you sure this guy likes me? Because for me, I thought he was like attractive, but Right, right. So in the back of my mind, I'm just already thinking like he a hoe and stuff like that. Like, oh nah, he probably talk. He probably got a whole bunch of hoes on his line and stuff like that, right? And I probably self sabotaged it. But hold on, but wait. At first, I felt like he was you know I guess being so blasé. So I'm like, okay, yeah, 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 right. And I guess he said that, yeah, like, yeah, I'm attracted to you and stuff. But you know how some guys, they be like so cool and so smooth, and it got you thinking like it got your brain, on static, trying to figure out what's going on through his head. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he's one of those like I said what I said, and that's what it's gonna be. So I'm like, okay. But still in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, I don't think he liked me. Happy birthday. Is it that's Leo season, right? Or Virgo season? Happy almost birthday. But yeah, I guess he was like, yeah, like I like you, you stuff, what I'm saying? He was like, doing the consistent things, like talking to me every day and things like that. And take me out on dates every now and then, you know. But I'm still kind of apprehensive, But this is how, anyway, to fast forward it, this is how I protect my heart, right? This is how I think I found the secret to not getting intimidated by anybody, okay? Okay, for example, right? I feel like as long as you, anyway, I need somebody to be a moderator, please, because they be saying some wild shit on here. But for example, I I stay on top of like dental care. I I use some decent soaps and lotions and stuff like that. Um, I take really good care of my hair. You know what I mean? And my toes and my hands are they're not like messed up in a way. You know, I got all my teeth, all of them, in my mouth, right? I feel like as long as I have all that, I'm pretty much rich. You know what I'm saying? At that point, can't nobody tell me nothing. Okay, so whenever you feel like somebody is kind of like out of your league, this is what I do now. I look at their hands, their toes. The fuck am I talking about? Sir, talking about being humble. Y'all so lame. Get the boy. Anyway, they not gonna play on my new phone. Anyway, like I said, um, when you feel like somebody is out of your league, right? And look at their hands, their feet, their mouth, and their hair, and basically like their hygiene, right? And you will not be intimidated by nobody no more. I'm telling you, it's gonna really humanize them for you, and it's just like, and when I really finally did that, I was like, huh. I was hyping you. I was hyping you up too much, you know. But like low key, in a way, I feel like when anybody is acting so blasé about me for no reason, even though like I do take care of myself very well, and it's like it's like an attempt to make me feel like I'm ugly. Oh, okay. Now I'm really finna put you under a microscope. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate when people try to like, you know what I'm saying? Like I hate when people try to make you feel like you not all that. Not like all that, but like you so like they cooler than you. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know what? I could point out a lot of things, but I don't because I'm respectful. And then also, it's like for me, it's like if I find you attractive, I find you attractive. Now, it's like a person can say all these things, but they act so much different. You know what I mean? And I know when somebody is just being around me just to be around me, or I know when somebody really likes me, likes me. So it's like, oh, okay, you want to go there? All right. Hands, teeth, mouth, and what else did I say? And toes. Because if you got all those together, I say you a fucking 10 to me. Oh, let me take some points off since you're looking, since you're looking down on me. But if I really said that shit out loud, it's gonna fuck some heads up. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are really gonna want to fight. Now I'm bogus, right? But they putting you on a system. Like make that make sense. I feel like if you take care of those, shit, you it bumps you up to a 10. And ever since that one, you know what I'm saying, the last time that I came off of ecstasy, cuz I'm like cuz this is personal, right? Cuz like I didn't realize how flawed that he really was until I saw his feet. And then until I saw that he had he had all the toothpaste and stuff, but I ain't never seen them use it. I was the one brushing my teeth that morning. So, and then I saw his hands. You know how you never really see them up close until you're intimate with them finally? That's what it was for me. And I'm thinking to myself like I'm thinking to myself like why was I so nervous around this man? And why did he try to make me feel you know, like in a way like you know, like I'm regular in that aspect. You know what I mean? Like you so cool. All right, if you so cool, I'm gonna need you to yeah, get a manny and a petty and do something about those teeth. Cause I didn't realize it till then. Cause maybe the rose tinted glasses was on. Good night. But hey, maybe it's just me. But that's how I found out how to not be intimidated by anybody is by looking at those four things, because those four things is what's gonna humble somebody real quick. But I don't go out my way to humble people, but yet somehow they feel like they can do that to me. But it's like, hold on, before you start talking, all right? I got all my teeth. My hair is clean, shiny, thick, nice, and long. You know what I'm saying? My toes is clipped. They filed. They don't gotta be painted, but they ain't got no blisters and nothing on them. You know what I'm saying? My skin smooth. My skin smooth, you know what I'm saying? My face, my skin smooth, everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much, I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm rich in that aspect. I'm a whole 10 in that aspect. I'm going to take some points off of you at this point because, you tried to do me like that, okay? Because, nah. If we talking about numbers, okay, let me put you under a microscope real quick, you know. But I just do it in my head, but I don't be doing people the way that they be trying to do me, trying to clock me, and I'm like, if we really want to be technical and go into detail, I can do that. But I don't say nothing, you know. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, these folks was weird on here. I don't know what's up with them. But good night, y'all. Thank y'all for the likes. Yeah, that's all I want to say before I head to bed and finish watching this movie. Y'all can hear me, right? Send me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me, cause I don't know if I don't know if I gotta do this video over. Oh, okay. Well, good night, y'all.